Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today we are going to see some matches on Red Purple Law. Now, these matches are when I was still trying to get used to the deck, so I probably did a lot of misplays. I actually don't remember these replays, they were recorded some time ago. But yeah, so the deck list that you guys are going to see at the end of the video is not my actual deck list. I pretty much just copied the deck list and just tried it out and was trying to get used to the killer and the bond clay. The chemistry is just insane, to be honest, and the deck feels much better, but at this time I actually didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand how the cards work very well, although they are really simple to understand, but yeah. Also, this video is at 1.5x speed, so it should be a bit faster. It does look a lot faster than what it says, but yeah. So let's just enjoy. So here this was a good play here, as you guys can see. When I'm at 5, now I was at more, but when I'm at 5 down, when I go first, I really like the Kid and Bond Clay combo, where I just play Kid, activate my ability, play Bond Clay, get 2 active Dawn, and then swing for 7. Now, I'm here kinda in a pickle because they do have a lot of cards in hand. Normally, how the games go is I do get their hand size down by making a lot of swings, but against Yamato, normally it does not work as good. They do have some removal and they have big numbers to swing into my characters later, so protecting board is harder. Okay. I don't... Okay, he did use an event. There was no way I was gaining anything out of it, but I had to try. At this point I remember thinking I probably just lose, but he swings first and I do have the blocker. So maybe he did not have the other Jones. If he did, we were probably lost, but he didn't know that we didn't have counters in hand enough for the first Yamato swing. The guy on the other side probably didn't want to risk it, so yeah. And here I'm like, just I could have just attached all Dawn. I don't know why I wanted to save another 7k swing, but yeah. It's okay, we still won. So next match. This is a Sabo. Okay. Oh, also I forgot to say, I wasn't really... I was still trying to get used to Law. Not only that, I was playing much more of Blue Yellow Ace, which is other leader that I enjoyed. So changing to from the Ace to Law was a big step. Ace just does like... Oh, sorry. That was my phone on my microphone. I was moving it away. My Ace pretty much does 1 big swing or 2 big swings per turn. Law can just go wide insanely well. Okay. I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, I remember. So if I'm not speaking much, I'm just letting the replays play out. Do please tell me if you guys enjoyed the X speed. Okay, so here I just played over the bond clay because I was like, okay, it's just because Sabo works is he just puts some board, makes a swing with that board, then just put it on life, and so Bon Clay was just not getting any value, so I decided to just go even more aggro. Here I took that life. You guys are probably thinking of a play that Sabo can do next turn. That play will happen. At this time I actually forgot. But supposedly I had a lot of swings, but it was really hard to get over that 7k. I did have to spend a lot of Dawn. I was like, I probably ain't gonna finish this turn. So yeah, I decided to just try and get some board here as much as possible. Okay, let it go. I do another 7k swing, he protects, I make another 7k swing, he takes it. I should have just swung with the Shiraya here, and he just wins because of Luffy. Next match is another Yamato. The meta, when I used to do these voiceovers, the meta was slower. I know the video is sped up, but still, the games were slower. Now the meta is just so accelerated. The matches do end very quickly now. Also, Law makes a lot of swings and loses a lot of lives because he does not have much defensive power. So the leader itself accelerates a lot. Here I protect from the first swing. Usually I like to do it with Shiraya, but I always protect the first swing, or try to. I just prefer to do that and only giving the Yamato her effect on the second swing. Here she spent her swing on my Bon Clay. I'm like, okay, I guess. I make an 8k swing now with Kid and Killer. Something I'm still struggling with is, with Kid and Killer I still don't know if I should play him when he makes a 5k swing. I do believe so, but I don't know, it feels like he doesn't get as much value as when he makes the 7k swing, because he makes a 5k swing or a 6k swing sometimes and then it just goes away because we don't really have much counter most of the time. So it's really hard. But I'm gonna try to play him much more aggressive. Try not to save him so much for a late game. Not only that, against the black color, pretty much that's everything. We need all the aggression that is possible. Here she takes. I'm giving her cards to hand. The kid did get more value now. He got an Onami trigger. I hate that card. Here makes a 6k swing. And now I just take... I couldn't take the... I knew I couldn't take the blocker. For some reason I always click on those just in case. Trying to exploit bugs or something. Just trying to take resource in hand. We still have 4 lives. And we have a good amount of boards. Now he'll probably just going to try and take my board with Jones. He doesn't. Now he cannot play... No, I believe Jones is a 7 cost, right? Sorry, I always confuse the cost of the Jones and the Moria. Moria is the 8 drop. Jones, I believe, is the 7. He makes a 6k. I'm still not letting that go. I'm just gonna... I know I'm low on resources, but he already... told us that he's not gonna have a rush swing, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have all my board here. I make a 5k swing. I was going to see if he takes because he wants that card in hand that's faced up, or if he was going to block. He counters. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, 7k swing. I'm making another 7k swing. He plays one of the only events I almost never see. I make a 9k swing. I was just trying to get him to block. He takes. I'm like, okay, I pass turn, I guess. I'm like, okay, probably he's gonna come with Jones, and then he's just gonna take all my board. If he gets all my board, I'm gonna start being in a pickle, but it is what it is. I was trying to get him to block, but I'm like, wait, he's making a 5k swing? Really weird. I'm like, maybe she doesn't have the Jones in hand. I protect, obviously. I mean, she plays a law and she plays another law. So right now she has 4 blockers. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make a 7k swing. She lets it go. I'm just gonna make a bunch of 7 swings. She counters, just make another 7 swing. I make 9k swing, getting another blocker. Like, okay, we got the board. I'm still waiting on a Jones, but she didn't have the Jones, so we pretty much won over that. We still had 4 lives. And really, we just needed a rush. And we did have one on Zoro, so even when she started to swing, we would have the Zoro to make an extra swing. Now, I really enjoy this game just because it's a different leader. It's Oden. I don't see many. I think his strategy looks really fun. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's as viable. Here I make a 5k swing and then I just play the 1 clay. Because I don't know if he has triggers or not, that could potentially take me out. I mean, he could have red triggers that could take out my 1 clay. So I decided not to risk it. Here I am, just... I didn't play the promo lot. I decided to play 2 because I really wanted to play the Keith here. Keith, and again, Keith has great synergy with the new cards, with the Bond Clay and even Kid and Killer. I just decided to protect. I had another Kid in hand, so I was not very worried. I'm deciding because I really want to play the Kid as well again. Kid is just an insane card, so... And we are not in such a bad shape, but I decided instead to at least make a value out of the Bond Clay. There you go. I play the Kid, and there you go. I'm still holding off to that promo law. Promo law is not as needed as one would think. At least is needed when you are against the black color, but the rest you can very well let him be a 1k counter. It's always good, you know, if you want to build board as well. And sometimes like a 4k right there on the right, you can just get rid of them while building board. It can have his good value. So here I'm like, okay, there's no way I can take away that Oden on the field, and I know that Oden is gonna make 2 swings next turn. I'm just making math here. A cool thing about Oden is pretty much a 6k leader that can use non-counter cards as 1k counters, so that's really good actually. We get 3 done, and then we make an 8k swing. I'm just trying to get his life to 2, so that Kid and Killer becomes live with the 7k, which should help me finish game next turn. We have insane amount of board. He has only 3 swings here. I just protect, because I know he could very well just attach Dawn, swing, and then 3 and swing again. So he just protects the Oden from swings. I'm like, I wasn't even going to try, but that was not such a bad play. Here I'm thinking on Shiraya, just in case I fail to build the board, so I can play the Shiraya, take away 3 Dawns, then just play the Kid and Killer. So there you go. As you guys can see, I'm just making 7k swings. This is how you get the enemy lower cards. You just make a lot of swings, put them in the corner. Unfortunately, on some matchups, it just won't work. So yeah. Yeah, I'm counting if it's possible for me to just take away the Dawn. And then just make a big swing with Kid and Killer, but I decided not to risk it. So I have a blocker here. I should be fine. I have a lot of 2k counters in hand as well. He's searching for something. Probably a blocker, he just disconnects. Maybe, well, we were in a very good position. Now this game, I do know it's on another day. It was against Enel. I did enjoy this game. I really like playing Shiraya as first card. He's really insanely good on early game. It's just I need to... yeah, not only that, he became really useful here. Onami is an insane card, by the way. I really hate that card. There was one day I was so pissed that I decided to pretty much just... as soon as I saw her trigger, if she triggers early game, that's a really like a game killer almost. There was one day I got so pissed because I was just seeing so many Onami triggers. I'm just like, nah man, come on man, you can't do this to me. I bottom decked the Onami just in case they... because I did not understand as many the matchups yet. I did not understand how the for example what a deck list on the Enel would look like, so I decided, just like Katakuri has many ways to put Onami back into life, so I decided not to risk it and just bottom deck the Onami there. I could have put a killer, but obviously you do have the Enel effect. I take that life. I'm gonna take that life, yep. We need good. And then he just makes another swing. I'm like, just gonna counter. I used the 2k counter because I was thinking about swinging with Shiraya next turn. So here I make a swing. He protects, I'm like, nice. And here I'm just gonna make a 6k swing on a 4k swing, on a 4k power. He protects. I'm like, fine, this is actually good. We're getting cards out of hand. I'm like, are you going to protect it from a 7k swing? If that's so, we are in such a good position. He does. And I'm like, okay, we just take the other boy and make another 7k swing. Now he only has 2 cards in hand. Pretty much it doesn't matter where he plays. Even if he plays another Ace Rush, we win. If he plays a Yamato, we still win. It doesn't matter. He swings. I'm like, I'm gonna protect it because it's just a 7k swing here. He passed his turn. So we had 2 swings. Because Bon Clay does not have anything to target, I was like, am I going to try? Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to try it, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna... But now I had a swing with Bon Clay, so I was like, I can... He doesn't have anything, so I can just make a swing here. I don't know why I took so long. I'm like, I was bamboozled, like how easy we got to this position actually. So I just make a swing. Obviously he blocks. It still doesn't matter what he plays here. So yeah, we won. And to finish the video is Zoro. I'm surprised, by the way, how easy the Zoro matchup got. Just the Zoro just became incredibly much easier with the EB-01. Yeah, the Makino play was very weird to me, but I was like, okay, maybe he wanted to bait out my my leader effect, so I was lower on Dawn. It doesn't really matter. We don't struggle nearly as much with Dawn regen now, thanks to Bon Clay and with Beppo. Just take. The man is just playing random cards. Oh, here I played I was thinking about playing Reiju, but there was so many misplays where I play Reiju and I don't have 5 or less cards in hand that she just whiffs. I am gonna play Hitokiri Kamasu. This is because he's really good on this matchup, and on the black color matchup he can just get rid of these small bodies for free. So I just decided to play him. He didn't get value here in this play, but he probably will have in future turns. So I'm like, okay. This man was also not the best player on Zoro, I believe. Sorry, Lenny. Normally they just build insane amount of one cost bodies for next turn, and then they just overwhelm us with many attacks. They go wide. This is just one game that I didn't forget to record. So yeah. Sorry, I was answering a message. I don't know, I want this video to be a bit more chilled. So I really just want to kind of let the replays play out a little bit. Now he made a good play, he finally built some board, but we have Hitokiri Kamasu, so it doesn't really matter now. We just straight out counter the Zoro now. Hitokiri Kamasu, I didn't understand when the cards first got announced, how good he was, and for people to be playing him at 4. On OP06 people were playing him at 2, but even at 2 I wasn't understanding. Now that he got, when he was released on the sim, I did start to understand much better his value. I do need to defend as much as I can, because I am afraid of two things here. I am afraid of Diablo Jumble, and I am afraid of the Luffy. There you go. So I couldn't really let the lives go. I did have a somewhat of good counters, but still. I think I misplayed. I countered for one, right? I'm like, okay, time to finish game. Just gonna make a lot of 7k. 7k swings are really the magic number. Yeah, he just lets go, and that's it. So this was just some replays on Red Purple. These were some of my first recorded replays. I was still trying to get the use of the deck, and I was playing much more of Blue Yellow Ace at the time. Now I'm researching more on Red Purple Lot. There's probably gonna be a video on decklist breakdown, my reasons why I play my decklist, because now I do have an opinion on a decklist. But what you guys are seeing here is the decklist that I was playing at the time. Really simple decklist. There's not much to talk about it. The core of the deck is now much bigger, which is nice, and the deck is really strong. I'm really enjoying the Red Purple Law. Hopefully with the ban list, if they ban Moria, I'm telling you guys right now, Red Purple Law can be one of the best decks out there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe, and goodbye.